tonight. I know it's a little bit later, but couldn't get on at 5:30 tonight. So we're going to use the mat tonight, and of course you can use a chair and modify it to a chair. I do the class most of the time on a bench, but join me and modify, do what you can. Always do something. Thanks. So if you're sitting on a mat, bend your knees, sit tall. So make your spine straight. And never force. Do the best that you can. Modify so that you can find a comfortable place in everything that we do together. At least we're trying. We're going to do something. Inhale through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. And lean back. Pull the navel in and relax. Inhale and make your spine straight. And then exhale back out through the mouth. Pull the navel in and lean back. Inhaling through the nose, sit tall. Exhaling through the mouth, pull the navel in and roll back. Inhaling, I'm going to say up. Exhaling, down. You can even take your arms up as you inhale. Feel the spine straighten. Then exhale, pull the navel in toward the spine and lean back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Spine straight. Exhale through the mouth. Pull the navel in and lean back. One more of these. Inhaling through the nose. Spine straight. Exhaling through the mouth. Pull the navel in. Now keep going. Lean back. And keep going. Now extend your legs and inhale and bring the arms overhead. Don't drop them. Don't drop them down. Keep them up so that you stay with your abs engaged. Let the arms come up. Tilt your chin towards your chest and lift up. And come forward over your legs. Now pull that abdominal muscles in again. Pump them in, pull them in, pull them in, pull them in. Inhaling. Overhead. Exhaling, lift the arms up, tilt the chin in toward the chest, come up. Inhale here, and reach out over your legs. Exhale, pull the navel in toward the spine. Come, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Inhale overhead, don't drop the arms. Exhale up, chin toward the chest, come up. Reach over the legs. Pull it in. 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 That's it. Overhead. Exhale up. And reach. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Good. Now bend the knees. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, let the left arm come down. Inhale through the nose and reach. Reach. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale through the mouth and bring it down. Inhale through the nose and reach and extend. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And reach. Reach. The abs are engaged here. So they're strengthening. Strengthening. So that I don't fall back. And I'm building strength here. Everywhere. Not just in the abs. But in the arms, the shoulders, the legs. Exhale. Come down. Inhale up. One more on this side. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. And extend. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Now lie back on the spine. And lift your legs up. Lift the chin toward the chest. So when you lift your head up, just tilt your chin slightly toward the chest. And notice how you have to find that part of your spine that's just neutral. Okay, so if you have like a belt on or something, take it off. And your spine, just let it be neutral. Now when I lift my legs up, okay, as you can see, I'm again letting my back, my sacrum feel relaxed. Bending your knees into table. Tilt the chin toward the chest and come up for single leg stretch. Inhale here, then exhale. I'm inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Now say that your neck starts to get a little sore or tight, or just bring it down. Bring it down. And you can still keep going. When you're ready and you want to bring it back up, tilt the chin toward the chest and lift it up. Now sometimes it feels good to just bring it up and down and up and down, up. Or just when you feel like it, bring it down. When you feel like it, bring it up, maybe. Keep it down. But don't wait for someone to tell you, okay? Feel what you're doing and do what you're feeling. Remember that breath is important in Pilates. The Pilates breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Okay. And then bring the knees in and rest. And notice how I just sometimes turn to the right and then come back and turn a little bit to the left. That's just so I can relax my sacrum. I can relax maybe in between each exercise. Legs up the wall, we call this in yoga. Okay. Now I'm just going to let one leg come down. And then when it comes up, then the other leg goes down. So they meet and cross. And I'm going to bring my head up again, okay, into the Pilates neck position. And I'm inhaling here and then exhaling through the mouth. And And I've done this class many, many times on the chair. So no excuses that you can't modify this to a chair. Friday night, I'll do it in the chair and show you a lot of these same exercises modified. No excuses. Good song, no excuses. And when your legs are stronger, you could you find more energy. You have more energy to walk and do things. Yeah. Keep going. Now, for the challengers, you can come up here and do the same thing. I'm supporting my lower back with my elbows and my arms. And notice I can talk, okay? My neck is not crunched. The chin is tilted toward the chest just enough. So that's more for the challengers. In both cases, we bring our knees back toward our chest. Good job. Okay, now there's another one that I like to do since I'm in this position. And it's like moving my knees, almost like my knees and feet are glued together to the left. Coming back to center, just like they're glued together. And then to the right. Center left. Center right. And one of my students is a very good friend of mine, in fact, two of them, and we have done this together many times in my studio, and I laugh when I think of just working out together with my students at the studio, how much fun we've had, and we'll be getting back to it very, very soon now, starting in July. And all of these feel very, very good after you get used to them again. Yeah, keep this body moving. So to the left, center, and to the right. Center to the left. This is a good way to get rid of those love handles, they say. Now just grab on and hug yourself a little bit. Okay, you deserve it. Now let the feet come down, hip width apart. And my ponytail keeps getting caught here. Now notice I'm in neutral, okay? So I can stick my hand, there's a little bit of indentation underneath my lower back because my spine is just in neutral. It's like natural, they say, okay? I'm not really doing anything to change it. I have a little bit of room here that if I stick my fingers underneath there, but you probably can't see on the camera. Okay, so I'm in neutral. Now a little tilt, a tilt of my pelvis, okay, changes neutral, okay, to this implant, I think we call it. Neutral to implant, where it looks like I'm making my spine touch the floor, or like I'm lowering my spine to touch the floor. But I don't want to say that because that's what some people will literally try to do. They'll force their spine down and get hurt, you know. But it's a release of the pelvis. It's just a tilt of the pelvis, okay? So that you can kind of walk down into this implant, I'm going to call it, and then lift up your whole mid-thoracic area. Now, this is called a Pilates bridge, okay? I'm going from neutral spine to implant Then I'm lifting up to mid-thoracic. A Pilates bridge is only done in mid-thoracic, not on the upper back like a yoga bridge. Okay, so this is mid-thoracic. Then I'm starting up here and I'm going to use my finger right here where I can start to lay each vertebrae down. And right about when I get down closer to my sacrum, I roll back into neutral. And it feels so good. So then from neutral, I tilt the pelvis to imprint and lift up. And then start from the upper part of your spine and lay down each vertebrae one at a time until you just roll naturally into neutral spine. Tilt the chin, tilt the pelvis, and lift up. And one vertebrae at a time. Come down until you roll back to neutral. Good. Now take the right arm and the left leg out. My right arm is extended over my head a little bit to the right. And my left leg is extended I'm going to lift and reach with the foot and the hand. And come back, inhaling. Exhale and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Now another way you can do this is you can bend your elbow and bend your knee. And reach out and bend. And bend. Or you can alternate and do one bending and one extending. Bend and extend. I like both. I like both. Exhale here, inhale here. Exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose. And that's it. And again, strengthening air-free muscle. Working the legs and the arms, but you're also working the shoulder, the neck. Everything's going to get stronger. That's it. Few more. And it feels good, not to say the work on the abs, okay? Good way to keep that digestive system going. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Last one. Good. And come down. Oh, and that feels good. You can't just keep eating. You got to work off what you do, you know? So fine. Even if you do 2 of them, that's good. If you do 1 of them, get off that chair. If you're watching me, get off that chair and do something, or do it in the chair. Okay, left arm is extended, right leg is extended. Let tonight be the first night for people who have never done this before. Let it be the first night. Up, open, bend. So you could keep doing it this way, or you could keep doing it this way. I'm inhaling as I open, I'm exhaling through the mouth as I close. Or you can alternate this one and this one. Exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose. started out today babysitting. Then I came home and I babysat a little more, but I also did some yard work and pool work around while my kids were swimming, my grandchildren, and came in and did some house jobs inside the house. And I didn't dance today, so I have to make up for it now. 2 more. Good. And bring the leg in. How we doing, everybody? I hope you're doing it. Okay, come on. And again, this can be modified to the chair, so no excuses, because I'm doing the mat tonight. There's some of you who like doing the mat, and I want all of you as my students. Okay, arms out. Now I'm going to turn, and I'm going to reach out. This left arm kind of is annoying and a little bit uncomfortable to keep it out. So I'm going to bend it, okay? As I come back, I'm going to bend it under. Instead of trying to keep it upright with the palm facing down, I'm going to let the arm come behind the shoulder and lift up as I reach diagonally to the right. Okay? So maybe you can just reach this far. That's okay, that's good. But come back to center and then reach here. And I'm turning this arm, instead of keeping it upright, I'm turning it underneath. Okay? And come back to center. Do what you can do, and you can do this in the chair. Okay, you could do the same thing in the chair. Now maybe you have a little bit more flexibility and you can really come down and reach and touch and even drop down. Be where you're at, but always come back to center. And reach. And come back to center. Start where you're at. You cannot be where you're not. So start where you're at. And believe me, it will change if you keep doing it. You keep trying and you keep doing it, you'll probably improve. And start. And inhale, come up. You'll feel better. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up. This flexion forward is good for reducing the abdominal section. And again, it's good for your, digestive system. Everything going and moving. And it can be modified to fit you. To fit where you're at. Okay. Now, inhale here, exhale. And again, I'm going to bend the elbow this time. Behind. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, 2, 3, inhale. Always coming back to center. This Pilates breath is what really works the abdominal muscles so that they get stronger and they tighten. And they work the abs. It's hard to get familiar with your abs. Sometimes you think, oh, I got it. I got the connection. And then other times you think, where are my abs? I can't feel them. That's pretty much normal. flex your feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Then relax and press your ball joints. Spread the toes apart. Circles one way. Then the other way. Good. Good. How we doing? Now I'm going to take the left leg and I'm going to bring it in. So I can lift up this foot if I wanted to right here in front of me, okay? But I'm going to take this right leg and I'm going to bend the knee and bring it under. We call this mermaid. And it might be very awkward for you to be in this position, so just do what you can do. If both legs are like this, you're probably going to be not straight. So start where you're at, see if you can modify this position to find a comfortable place. Work with that a little bit. Don't just say, I can't do that. Try things. Be safe and never force anything, but start where you're at. Because that's how you do it. You start where you're at. Start where you're at. Everybody's in a different place. Now right now, while I'm talking to you, and I'm trying to level so that I'm not down here, I'm pressing down on the top of my right foot. And it actually feels good. I'm not forcing it, but as I'm talking to you, I'm just kind of like letting myself feel the uplift, feel the spine straight, and feel my legs and my feet in these different positions. Now I would say right about now, my right foot, the top of my right foot is relaxing more into this pose. My left leg is in and my right knee is under. I'm going to lift my left arm out and up and overhead, dropping my right shoulder down. Gives me a little bit of a stretch here. Little bit of a stretch. Over. And inhaling, I'm going to lift the left arm up again and place it down beside me, sinking right into the palm of that hand and coming down onto the forearm, leaning to the left. I'm going to lift that right arm up again, overhead, and bring it over my head. And then lifting the right arm up, I'm going to press right off of this left forearm. So you'll see I'm going to accent it a little bit so you can see how I'm going to come up. Back down, and the left arm comes back up. I'm going to drop my shoulder down and reach. Never forcing it. It kind of feels good again. The top of my right foot is down. The top of the foot is down on the mat. And reach. And I feel a stretch on the right side of my waist. But it feels good. It feels comfortable and soothing as long as I don't force it and I go slow. Lifting my left arm up again. I'm going to bring this arm down. Press into the palm of the hand and lean that way. as I slide onto my forearm, lifting the right arm up over again, the head. Now I'm going to internally rotate the abdominal area and come down. It just feels good. Working all those abdominal muscles and the organs inside, digestion, and just like feeling a little bit of control over your organs so that you can give them what they need to work, to do their job. Some control. I'm just taking the time. So I rotated, we call this internally rotating, and then I'm coming back right where I came from. This arm comes up, push off of this arm, and one more time. Relax. Good. Now I'm going to pull this right leg back out, and I'm going to cross it right over. So both knees, we call them stacked. And a little bit of, call this, a little bit of upholstery. Tuck it in. So, and don't force this. Try to stack the knees the best that you can. Don't force. Do try to straighten your spine. And as the body wants to adjust, let it adjust, allow it to. Sit tall, inhale here, through the nose, then exhale through the mouth, and flex forward, keeping that spine straight. I like to go in increments here. Inhale again, exhale again. Inhale again, exhale again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let your body adjust as it wants to adjust. When it doesn't want to go anymore, then don't force it. And come. Pull the right leg out. Now it's in. As you can see, I can pick up my foot here. Take your left knee, bend it, and bring it under. I can take my hand, the palm of my hand, and go over my knee, and go all the way down my calf, and all the way down the top of my foot to my toes. Everything is tucked under. And again, taking that little, notice I'm tilted this way a little bit because I need to relax this leg, this left leg this time. And so, not forcing, but just getting used to that top of the foot being down and giving myself a chance to, get used to this little Virasana pose. And don't be surprised if this side doesn't feel the same as the other side. Don't expect it to, because it's more normal for it not to feel exactly the same. We try to balance both sides, but again, for most of us, it feels different, and the capability on both sides feels different. Sometimes stronger or weaker, more flexible or less, whatever. Just notice and observe. That's what's important. Don't try to judge. Okay. Now I'm going to take this right arm out. If you even can do this, if you're just starting to do some of these exercises and you can do this and bring this arm out, you're good. Try to find a comfortable place there. We call that making it happen, then letting it happen. So you sort of, get into a pose and you modify or you make it happen by finding a comfortable place there. Then you can let it happen. And then eventually, for some of us, we have the patience to stay with it. It becomes effortless. We call it effortless effort. Inhale and bring the arm up. Drop this left shoulder and see it gives you a little bit of room. And now you feel the stretch alongside your waist to come down. That's it. Just enough. Just enough. Just enough. While I'm talking to you, I'm allowing my facial muscles and everything to relax too. Lift the right arm up. Come up. Lean into it. Take the right palm down. Lean into it, letting your elbow bend and coming onto the forearm. Now the left arm comes up. Overhead again. And this is a nice stretch along the side. Lift it up again. And remember how I pushed off of the right side? Push. And that's building strength, believe me. And come over. There's even some things that you can do as this pose becomes more natural for you. You can even look up here. And this is helping to lengthen in the neck, letting go. But if you're just starting this, you're probably not going to be there yet. So lift the arm up and come down one more time, just like we did the other side. Now this is where you rotate. Turn in. And you can even let the forehead touch. And then come back here. And push. And one more time, relax. The choreography for this can be very beautiful. Very beautiful. Just feels good to let go. Good. Now I'm going to pull that left leg out and cross it over. Don't force, lift any extra upholstery. Feel the spine straighten as you inhale, exhale, flex forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go as far as you can go. And don't be discouraged if you can't go very far. Start where you're at. Now I'm going to pull this leg back out again. And I'm going to bring it right here. The 2 feet together. most important thing here is straightening your spine. Notice my knees aren't down all the way. Okay, yours might be up here. Okay, and that's okay. Start where you're at, but make your spine straight. Don't go like this. Yeah, try to get this straight first. First, the spine straight. Then, no, don't force the knees down. First, the spine straight. Shoulders down. Spine straight. Then, no, don't force the knees down. Then, no fear. Say that. Straight spine and no fear. That means to let go. Let go of all the fear, the pain, the anger, the stress, the tension, the anxiety, the negativity. Let go of that. And when you can let go of that, guess what? The knees will probably drop. As I'm talking to you, straight spine and no fear. And I let go of the fear of just being with this camera in front of me and being filmed and who's watching and what they're thinking, and letting go of all of that. And just relaxing. My knees are dropping even more. Straight spine and no fear. If you can let go of all the tension and anxiety and all of that I just said, and believe me, we all have it. You might let it go for a moment and then you get it back again. It starts to come back. And when you can learn, you let your body learn that you can let go of this and you can do it. You can get used to doing it naturally. It's amazing how much of the pain will go away. The fear, the anxiety, the negativity. If you're negative about everything, come on. It's 2021. We're not even over a pandemic yet. Let go of all that negativity, that hate, that anger. Because what it is doing is it's making you sick. Let go of it and relax. And let your body give your body what it needs. What it needs. It doesn't need the negativity. The world does not need the negativity. Believe me, your mind will be more clear. Let go. Those words are so important. Let go. Let go. Don't wait any longer. Do it now. Feel good. And then rethink everything with clarity. Stretch the legs out and bend forward. And again, be where you're at. Start where you're at. That's how you do it. No one gets flexible unless they try. Start where you're at. Come to my classes, join me. I'll show you the way. I'll be there for you. Slowly let the right ear drop down toward the right shoulder. Letting the tiny muscles alongside the left side of the neck relax. Release. Come back to center. Now, the left ear drops down toward the left shoulder. Letting all the muscles and tendons alongside the right side of the neck and along the spine relax. Getting rid of some of those kinks and knots. Inhale, come back to center. Exhaling, the head goes back gently. Open your jaw, say ah. And again, don't force this. Modify where you need to modify. Ah. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, down and front. Inhaling back to center. Start on the right side again. Roll over the right shoulder if it's available to you. Go all the way across the back. Come over the left shoulder and all the way across the front. Then come back. Cross the front. Go the other way to the left. Over the left shoulder, across the back. Over the right shoulder. Back down in front. Slowly coming back to center. Take the palms of the hands and rub them. And when they're warm, place them over your closed eyes. With your eyes closed, you can feel your senses better. You can feel more. Let that sensitivity that we lose in this fast world come back. Pull the fingertips away. And open your eyes. Take the arms out in front as you inhale. Exhale, extend them out beside you. Extending your loving kindness, your peace, your metta, Sanskrit for loving kindness, to all of the universe. Bow to the universe, bow to all beings. Bend your elbows, and take the palms together in namaste. Om Shanti, God and peace, everybody. See you tomorrow. Hope you were here. If you are, comment, let me know. Getting ready to go on Zoom for the beginning of July. You can find more information on my website, Yoga with Ro, spelled R-O-E. You can call me anytime. Namaste. Just go be with you, huh? Good boy, that's good that you've been coming.
Been there for 2 weeks. No. Hard to get. Yeah, they covered there, right? I mean,
Electric car, truck that was,
huh?
electric truck that was supposed to come. Everybody was looking so forward to happening around here. It's not gonna happen or what?
Doesn't look good.
You have for all this money that they have.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big scam.
They built that place, how did they start to build it?
They started retooling the old GM plant. You gotta go.
I know what it is. It's like bread and butter or whatever. Of course, I got to keep this. Oh my God, I got my computer on.